I don't know why the Lord saved me. I don't know why the Lord saved me. Thank you. I don't know why the Lord saved me. I don't know why the Lord saved me. He saved me. I don't know why the Lord saved me. I don't know why the Lord saved me.
And I made a decision last night that I would die for it.
So being my sophomore year, I just went out to practice every day, just showing up, and then ended up my junior year. Ricky Manning getting the head coaching job at Edison, so I transferred to Edison and kind of went on from there. My junior year, I started receiver, didn't get the most playing time I started, didn't get the most catches, I should say. I think I had 11 catches for 117 yards my junior year. My senior year, I went from being not 11 catches to having 47 catches in my senior high school, 782 yards, being best receiver in the Valley my senior high school. Couldn't be stopped, win the Valley Championship game. Had the winning touchdown and the game-sealing interception, and just dominated my senior year. I think I had one major offer from Nevada, and then I wasn't able to go because I didn't perform in school the best. I didn't get what I was supposed to with the SAT score, so that limited me from doing that. And then again, I was like, if I can't go to the Division I college, don't really care about playing sports. So I played baseball. Didn't listen. It's funny that he said, talked about listening. I didn't listen to the coaches and anything. I had a bad attitude towards baseball because I thought I was that guy. And I ended up quitting and walked away from baseball. And I had a chance of getting drafted. I was the 55th prospect in California. Had perfect game, All-American stuff going in my senior year, and just walked away from baseball. So left that at the table. 3 days away from signing day, I got a call from St. Francis, the school I currently attend. They asked me if I wanted to go there. They offered me a scholarship, and without taking a visit, I accepted their scholarship because I knew that I wanted to play football. And he said the door was this big, and I knew that was my way to kick open that door and make my presence be felt in football and NCAA in general. So my freshman year, I played 9 out of the 10 games, started had 11 catches, again 107 yards I think. And coming up this year, I worked hard in the offseason, came back 3 months, gained about 15 pounds, went in at 205, and I'm leading the nation in receiving yards, and top 5 in every other category. I have 1,038 yards, 8 touchdowns, 57 catches. I'm the sophomore. I'm the only sophomore in the top 5 in the nation. And so you get in double team, I get double, triple team, safety, corner, linebacker every game now. And last game I had 3 touchdowns, 10 catches, 184 yards. The first quarter I didn't have any catches, any yards at all. Second quarter, with 6 minutes left, I ended up the half, I think, with 5 catches, 67 yards. Came in the second half, ended up with 184 yards and 3 touchdowns. Now to figure out a way to overcome adversity and find ways to get myself open and help the team in other ways, since I wasn't able to provide right away. But saying all that, I think I found my why. I wanted to play football and what I want to get out of football or sports in general. Because I think you play baseball, you gotta know why you want to play baseball, what you want to get out of baseball. It's just not about getting to college. You want to meet new people. You want to get connections, network, and if you have that chance to get to the pros, that's great. But that shouldn't be your only reason why you want to play sports, is to play professional sports. You should want to meet greater people like him, for example. He's on a Sunday working out with us, getting involved in the workouts, and spending his time on something he loves. He played Division I football, had a chance to play professional football. He came back and he's still involved with football, but other ways, and helping kids like us get to and find our reason why and what we want to get out of sports. So that's the major thing. I think that younger people should know is why they want to play sports, what they're playing for. It shouldn't be just because mom and dad like the sport or you think you're playing for them. It should be because you want to go out there every day, wake up at 7 in the morning and grind yourself and have it within yourself to be the best, to lead the nation, or lead your section, your valley, and just have another chance to better yourself in life. So I mean that's kind of my story. Whatever, I have a bye week, 4-0 conference, we have a chance to go to the Division I playoffs this year, and I'm just being represented on a bigger stage or whatever. So that's kind of my story. And if you guys have any questions, I'm open to.
How important do you think it is, to be surrounded, by positive things? Just growing up, even to right now, how important is it to maintain that focus and be surrounded by positive people in your
It's
environment?
the biggest. I mean, if you're surrounded by people that want the same exact goal as you, you're gonna get to that next level. I know my brother Savion, whatever, from Central, he's a Division I football player, Eastern Washington. Cousin Matthew Frazier, you might know Matt. Arizona, Division I baseball player. My other brother, Kyle Quick, Central, Oklahoma, they all start. So I mean, endless. Like Daylon Preston, Central, one of my best friends, San Jose State starting corner. So I mean, just the people you surround yourself by is what you will eventually become. If you surround yourself with people that don't care about school, who don't really get involved in sports, you're gonna start to care less about school. You're rather go hang out with them and go to that practice whatever you did before the game. Or you're not going to get involved and try as hard as you can in certain aspects of life. So, I mean, if you surround yourself with people that want to be here at 6 o'clock in the morning and work out, or want to go work out on that Sunday, that Saturday, that everybody else playing Xbox, you're going to get better just by default. You're working harder than everybody else. You're always going to just get better.
Question. You don't have no questions, bro. So you have all the answers to get calling me that level. You got all the answers.
I mean, what do you expect from football, though? Like, what do you want to get out of football?
Right now, I don't really think about it, so I'll have fun at this stage.
So you don't have the end result to it yet. You don't see an end result.
Not that I can think of.
What if there is an end result? Just go.
Right now, I don't have it.
I know. You always talk about visuals, right? You always got a visual. Anything you do, you don't just do it to do it. There's always an end result.
I just like
If
doing
you study in class, it's an end result to get an A on the test, right? There's always an end result to everything. So what's your end result for playing sports? Do you think you can play at the next level? Do you?
try.
Okay. So you visualize that, right? You have the steps for it, and that becomes your result. But you're never gonna just do something just to do it, because you want to be motivated by something. If you don't have a goal while you're in a process, if you don't have a goal for it, pretty much no point in being there. So always have an end result, no matter what you're doing in life. Always have an end result. Visualize and see, okay, this is where I want to get to, and that's going to push you in that direction. Does that make sense? Is there any questions for you?
What made you want to transfer to Edison after being a second coach?
Baseball was the majority of the reason. My sophomore when I played baseball, the head coach I had just really didn't care for it. I wasn't progressing at Central, wasn't playing, wasn't getting better, so I thought me transferring and kind of starting new would give me a better end result of what I knew I wanted to do in life and where I wanted to be with football and sports in general. And that was kind of the main reason why I left Central and went to Edison. I mean, Edison is a good school. I mean, they have a Computech and GATE program. It's just in a bad part of Fresno. But I feel like that eventually helped me get to where I wanted to be because I was getting surrounded by other Division I football players, made good friends, and had a better, surroundings for myself.
Did you have a question, buddy? What now being a Cali guy, what's been the biggest difference that you felt living on the East Coast, and what's been your biggest distraction, you think, if any?
The biggest change for me, I'd say, is just the different type of people. California, I feel like it's more, I've been West Coast and East Coast is more fast-paced kind of.
Yeah.
Just fast-paced. We're more laid-back people and stuff like that. And East Coast people, they're just, to me, it's weirder people.
Yeah.
It's a different side of the United States. Yeah, they do it a little different. Football to them is a little different.
Yeah.
The weather's, especially, is a big change. You get all 4 seasons here. You get summer, summer, spring, winter. You really don't have a fall season. There you're gonna get summer, you get fall, you get a big winter, and you get spring. You see all changes, and you just gotta be able to adapt and change whenever that comes. Sometimes you have a hot game, and then next week you'll be in a game that's 40, and you gotta be ready to go with your hands, what's it called, numb, and trying to catch the football. It's like baseball. Your hands are numb. You still gotta throw the ball, still gotta swing the bat. It's just being able to adapt to new cultures and different different adversities that are given to you and thrown your way.
What's been the biggest difference between high school and Division I sports?
High school and Division I sports. Let's see. Edison, like I said, coaching, we didn't condition or do anything like that. So whenever Matty J was the head coach at Edison, he told us to run as a group. We would kind of tell him like we do 3 good ones, and that's kind of any condition. I wish I would have had a better head coach that was more strict on stuff like that. That didn't give us the option to say, I'd rather do 3. Demand, like you said, demanded greatness, and I wish we had a better lifting type of thing, sort of, because I know lifting's a big part of football, and it was just more strict in general. Because now, let's see, when you go to football in general, all divisions, and then you wake up in fall camp, you wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, mandatory breakfast for about 30 minutes. You're in the film room by 7:45. You're out, and you're on practice with us in fall camp. Practice, we back in film, go back to practice, back in film, and then by the time all that ends, it's 11 o'clock at night. So your day from 7 in the morning to 11 o'clock at night is taken straight football, and that's fall camp because you don't have classes, so there's no restrictions. They can have you as long as they want. And I didn't realize that, and was that why? Like, do I really love football? Am I sure this is what I want to do? Because this is 4 years of my life, and what's it called, accepting right here. That's where I really found out my why was playing football. It was true, or it was just I'm playing because Dad, you play football, you're good at it.
Exactly.
So I know fall camp is a big test. Like if you do want to play college football anywhere, 7 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock at night, football. That's we did that August 3rd to August 27th when school starts. And no break. There's no Saturdays off. You're Monday through Sunday, no break. 2 days, 3 days, whatever it takes for the coaches to get out of you. That's what it takes. And I can't really college baseball. I'm not sure because you guys don't have to really watch film and stuff like that. But I know you guys have your own spring and all that stuff, and you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and you're working out. You'll go to practice, and you'll be done probably from 6 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, go to class, go back out to practice later on the day. So within sports, it doesn't change, and that's the biggest difference from high school, Division I or Division II, whatever division, if you're lucky enough to play in any division. It's just the change from your commitment to the sport. In high school, you can kind of get by doing the minimum. College, there is no minimum. You have to do. I don't sleep, whatever, very much. If that means. So like at 11 o'clock at night, while people might be asleep, I'll be on the football field doing extra lat work, getting my extra sprints in, practicing routes, perfecting my craft and stuff like that. And when I get that done, I'll finally go to sleep and kind of start my day, make sure I wake up at a good time so I can get breakfast and get the energy and stuff that I need. Whenever you're talking to recruiters, you look them in their eyes, give them the most respect, and let them know that whenever they do take the chance on you, that you're going to be that person that they're looking for. You're going to be a gentleman. You're going to go in there and provide for their team. They're not going to be worried about you if you're going to pass that class or if you're going to show up to practice on time. You want them to know that you're going to be there, and you want your coaches to be able to say, Johnny's going to be there on time every day. He's going to be there 10 minutes early. He's going to be the last one off the field. He's going to be in the meeting room 10 minutes before you're supposed to be in the meeting room. He's just going to show up whenever you ask him to be there. He's going to do more than what you ask him to do. So that's the biggest thing recruiting. I know everybody has the dream or the goals of playing Division I football or Division I baseball, but sometimes you got to be able to be real with yourself and then just understand your limited. Not abilities, but like your physical attributes. Like if you're not the biggest dude, you can't say I want to go play at Alabama. You gotta be real with yourself. I know for me, I wanted to go play Pac-12, whatever. I had the ability to play Pac-12, but like you said, the bad film I was putting out there, I had to be real with myself and look at, okay, they're seeing this play, and I know I didn't try on that place, so they're gonna be able to see that I didn't try. So why would they take a chance? I had to be real with myself, and then look at other options for me. I was lucky enough to get a few Mountain West offers, and I didn't capitalize because I didn't do well in school. That was their reason not to go after me any harder because I wasn't passing school. So if I couldn't pass school in high school, well, I'd go to their college and all of a sudden pass school. So I had to be able to accept that I had a FCS offer and just make the most of what I have now. And so that's also the reason why I grind so hard and I'm out at 11 o'clock at night, so I can prove to everybody else that I didn't take that chance on me. They know that, and I can show everybody that I'm going to be there on time. I'm just not doing what I want to do. I'm there for the team. I'm there to help and make the program and evolve the program and stuff like that. Let's see, I know because now that I'm number one in the nation, I've had over all 32 teams come to my practice, plus everybody else that comes back for that second evaluation. And I know I'm a sophomore, so I can't directly talk to them, but I indirectly have to talk to NFL scouts now. And it's a big thing about walking on the field, all that little stuff. Being first in the drill. Why am I getting water while everybody else is doing a drill? Why am I jogging across the field? How come I'm not sprinting to get first in line? How come I'm not taking control of my group? Am I a vocal leader? Am I a show it on the field kind of leader? And different. Am I listening to coaches? If a coach tells me to run through a wall, am I going to go run through that wall type of guy? I'm going to have to really be picky on what my body language and what I'm showing to other people, because they're going to take a contract and a roster spot chance on me. They need to know that I'm going to be that guy for and help their team out. And I'm going to do what's asked of me. I'm not going to fall through and all of a sudden they're going to waste money and waste a roster spot on me type of person. So I got to make sure I'm on my on top of my game at all times. I got to watch it from putting on Twitter that's true. I know our coaches look at that stuff. If you're gonna put bad stuff, you feel like you have bad stuff, make it private. Don't accept them to follow you until you think you've been through your Twitter, you don't have anything bad on there. It's just easy stuff like that. And I know that by working hard, it will get seen. You may feel like it's not getting seen, but this workout today, you will eventually show. It may not be tomorrow, but you will eventually show what you do, how you do in life, and how successful you are.
That's it, man. That's it. Guys, I'm sure you have more questions. Anything else? Prime time, man. You guys are blessed today, man, to have this caliber individual, this caliber come in here and talk to you guys and work out with you guys and show you how it's done. It's a real process. You guys have that dream. It's a lot you gotta really put into it. I've been there. Trust me, I've been there. Had a chance to play after college. You know what I'm saying? So you guys have the path in front of you. We've given you guys the steps one by one, but you really ready to go into that fire. It's gonna be hot, you know that already. But are you willing to go into that fire and sacrifice for a little bit and say, all right, I see down the line what the future looks like. I'm gonna put in this work right now, beat myself up, okay, grind, take these sacrifices, these L's, whatever it is, to get that W down the line. Is all mindset, right? So just prepare for the blessing. It's not gonna come immediately. It's gonna come down the line. But you gotta sacrifice for it, you gotta be patient for it, you gotta